Joining us now is Oklahoma State Auditor Cindy Byrd. She's here to talk about the audit made to the Oklahoma State Department of Education. This is under the administration of Joy Hofmeister. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you.
Great to be here.
Great, thank you. Appreciate your time. Always love talking to you. There's always something going on at the State Auditor's Office. What can you tell us about this audit at the Department of Education?
Well, most of the audits that you have me on here about, I'm talking about misappropriation of funds. We
Yeah.
did not find any misappropriated funds. So that's good news for the taxpayers.
That's great news, yes.
But we did find some areas that we can really, put some controls in place to provide greater transparency and controls over the tax dollars that we're putting into education.
Yeah, one of those key areas that you did flag was something that people might know about is the accounting system known as OCAS. Could you explain just that system and what's your recommendations for that?
Yes, so the OCAS system is the Oklahoma Cost Accounting System. It is required. Each of the 553 school districts do have to report their expenditures through this platform. But I compare it to medical code billing. It's a lot of strings, a string of a lot of codes that are subjective, and it doesn't provide the greatest transparency that we need to really understand where our funds are going. $7.6 billion goes into K through 12 education each year, and what people don't realize is that only 0.21% stays with the State Department of Education to provide central operations. The rest of that money goes out to the 553 school districts. So if there's going to be wrongdoing, it's probably going to be where the money is going, and that's at the local level. So the OCAS system that's in place doesn't really provide lawmakers good information back about where the money is going or where we can find efficiencies. And communities are stronger and more successful when their schools are operating and producing a workforce, but citizens are hesitant to provide resources unless they know where the money's going. So this could be a win for everyone if we could just provide some greater transparency.
Always important to have that greater transparency as well. Something else you guys will also keep an eye on is the Reading Sufficiency Act. What'd you find out in that area as well?
Well, it's always a great idea to put money into reading sufficiency because that's what's going to help our kids.
It's a big topic right now.
Right. But we put $11 million into the Reading Sufficiency Act, and at the end of the day, some school districts got $370 per year. One got $12 per year. So the way we're deploying those funds really isn't giving us an impact on how it's helping these children learn to read. So we brought that to the attention of the decision makers down at the Capitol so they could take a look at that and decide how are we going to deploy those funds, how are we going to really get what we need out of this.
Now, a lot of folks, Joy Hofmeister was in office a while ago. They might ask, just the process of these investigations, it is a long process.
Yes. So the question I get all the time is, when's my audit going to be out? How long is this going to take? But what people don't realize is that, one, I put out 350 audits a year.
She's like, I'm working.
Yeah,
We're
working.
out.
So pre-COVID, we were auditing about $7 billion a year in federal expenditures. Now that number has grown to $14 billion a year, and I have not had an increase in staff. So we're almost like a triage unit. We're trying to get to where the deadlines are. We've got to keep that federal funding coming into the state. We've also got to make sure that if there's any money being actively embezzled, we've got to get there, stop that from happening. But this situation with the Department of Education, we knew there was no misappropriation of funds early on,
good.
so it was set aside so that we could take care of the really big issues that our state was facing.
Speaking of another audit that is newer, the one under the Ryan Walters administration, I know that it was just last year started. What can you tell us about the latest in that audit?
Well, that audit has been pulled back by the Attorney General. We're no longer working on that. He has asked us to stand down on that for now.
Did he say why? Can you tell us why?
That's a question for the
That's
Attorney
for him.
General.
Okay, well, we'll have to ask that to him for sure, though.
Okay.
Well, some good news that at least in that previous administration, there was nothing wrong with that. But thank you very much, Cindy Byrd. I
Thank you.
appreciate your time. State Auditor for Oklahoma right there.